Good morning, students. Welcome to Arjun English School. We are starting with a chapter Cash Book, Part 3 in Accountancy. Okay, and again, this sum is of two columnar cash book, but now the column is changed. In earlier session, we have uh, calculated the sums for cash and bank column, and now we are calculated the sums for discount and bank column. Discount and bank column, all remaining things are the same. And now we are starting with a question number 7. From the following transactions, prepare bank and discount columnar cash book of Akhilesh. So we have to write down cash book with discount and bank column for Akhilesh. And the month is given July. So we have to write down 2015 July, again 2015 July. Number 1, opening bank overdraft 13,500. Here bank overdraft is given and bank overdraft has a credit balance. Here it is a debit and here it is a credit balance. Bank overdraft has a credit balance, so we have to write down on credit side date 1 by balance brought down, and in bank column we have to write down opening balance 13,500. Here all entries regarding bank are we have to entry into this account, but other than bank and discount column we don't have to write down any entries. Okay, so here the bank overdraft is related to bank and it has a credit balance, so we have to write down on credit side. Second one, goods of 5,000 sold to Premal. Here we sold the goods, and if we sold the goods then it is our income, so we have to write down on debit side July date 2 we sold the goods, so we have to write down to sales account. Now we sold the goods for 5,000 but we issued a check 4950 in full settlement of account. We issued a check. Check means related to bank. In bank comes in, bank balance comes in because we sold the goods, and if we issued if customer issued check into the for us into the bank, so in bank it increases by 4950, but we sold the goods for 5,000 and customer has given a check of 4950. It means he has paid 50 rupees less, so it is a discount, and in discount column we have to write down 50. Eighth, goods of 6,000 purchase. Here we purchase the goods, so cash goes out. So in date date number 8 we have to write down on credit side buy purchase. Buy purchase that we have to write down on date 8, goods of 6,000 purchase and a check is issued for necessary amount. Necessary amount means 6,000 rupees. Here we have issued a check, means our bank balance will decrease. So in credit side, we have to write down 6,000. Here there is no discount because we purchased the goods for 6,000 and we paid 6,000. So on date 10th, check of 5,000 received from Gita Ben in full settlement of accounts 5060. Here amount received from Gita Ben, bank balance increase. So in debit side we have to write down to name of person is Gita Ben, to Gita Ben account, and date is 10th. Check of 5,000 is received. In bank column we have to write down 5,000. In full settlement of 5060, here Gitaben has to give us 5060, but she has paid 5,000, means she has paid 60 rupees less. It is a discount. In discount column we have to write down 60 rupees. Then after, date 15, check of 7,000 issued to Aradhna. Here we issued the check, means our bank balance decreased, so we have to write down credit side by Aradhana. By Aradhana account, date 15th, check issued for rupees 7,000. So in amount column, in bank column, we have to write 7,000, and a debt is 70515, means against 7015 we paid 7,000 check, means we paid 15 rupees less, so it is discount. Next, 20, goods of 16,000 sold to Kajal. Here we sold the goods, so it is our receipt, income receivable, recorded on debit side to sales account. Sold goods to Kajol for 16,000, for which she issued a check of the necessary amount which is deposited into the bank. Here, check of 16,000 received. We sold the goods for 16,000. We received the check for 16,000. There is no discount. Okay. Next, 25. Cash of 2,000 deposited in the bank. Here we deposited the cash into the bank. So in bank balance increase. Write down on the debit side 2,000, and date is 25. 2, we have deposited cash, so we have to write down to cash. Amount is 2,000. Here, if we have prepared a cash account as well, then it becomes a contra entry, because bank balance and cash balance both affected, as we have already seen in earlier session. But here cash account is not to prepare, so only single entry in bank column for 2,000 rupees. Okay. Then after, check issued by Kajal is dishonored. Here in transaction number 20, we say we sold the goods. Kajal issued check to us. We deposit such check into the bank. But now on date 20, this check, this check for 16,000 was dishonored. In practically, we heard about a bounce check. Means by any reason our check is not cleared into the bank, it is called bounce check. But in theoretically, we have to write down a dishonored check. So date is 29th. If dishonored check, then entry on opposite side. Here 16,000 debit, but this balance is not increased due to dishonored, so we have to decrease by same amount. By name of the person is Kajol. That's it. This sum is over. There is no any other transactions. So here we have prepared only discount column and bank column in both the side. Only discount entry and bank entries are recorded here. Okay. This sum is of two columnar, and now we have to do a total of all this. In debit side total, and in credit side total. Remember one thing, discount column no carry forward, no brought forward. It is actual total that we have to write down. Here actual total is 110. Here actual total is 15. So there is no difference, no brought forward, carry forward. It remains as it is. But in bank column, we have to check total of debit side as well as credit side. Here 4950, 5000, 16,000, 2000. Here 13,500, 6,000, 7,000, 16,000. It seems look like that credit side total is more than debit side total. So first of all, we have to do a total of credit side, and total of credit side is 42500. Same total that we have to write down on debit side, 42500. And now the difference amount is, we have to deduct these all entries from 42500, and amount comes to 14,550. This is called to balance carried down, and this is for the month of July. In July, last date is 31, so we have to write down 31. Now, whatever the balance for the July, it is the closing balance. Then for August, it becomes the opening balance. So after closing this account, we have to write down 2015 August first date, that is 1 by balance brought down, amount is 14,550. Okay, so here it is the closing balance, it becomes the opening balance for the next month. Okay, so finally this sum is over, and in next class we are going with three columnar cash book. Okay, so thank you, see you in next class.